The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show
With the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
And a good evening and welcome to Milbank High School here on Dakota's Best AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Madison Bulldog boys basketball for you tonight. The Bulldogs and the Bulldogs. In fact, Madison's last two games, they're playing nothing but Bulldogs. It's Madison and the Milbank Bulldogs tonight. Friday night, it'll be Madison and the Baltic Bulldogs. But right now, Madison is trying to find their way back above 500, as is Milbank. A pair of 9-9 basketball teams meeting up tonight in this final week of the regular season. Madison coming off a real tough loss. Madison at home on Friday night lost to Dakota Valley 63-61. The Bulldogs had a 14-point lead in the second half of that game and lost. Madison lost the lead in the final minute, got it into a tie game, 61-61. Got two free throw opportunities from Ben Brooks with 6 seconds to go. Brooks missed them both, and then the Bulldogs kind of forgot there were 6 seconds left, and there was tons of room for young Bruns to grab a rebound, take it all the way down the court, and lay it up as time expired and send the Panthers of Dakota Valley to a 63-61 win over Madison. And what really could have been, Madison's kind of signature win, maybe to show here at the end of the season that they had found a little something, but couldn't hang on to that lead. And now they are left to regroup with 2 games left. And the odds of them getting a first-round playoff game are looking increasingly low as we head into this final week of the season. Madison will be back at home on Friday, taking on the Baltic Bulldogs in the regular season finale, in a game we will have for you right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Madison and their opponent Milbank tonight, as we said, both 9-9 on the season. In fact, they are tied at 9-9 with the exact same seed points, which doesn't always happen. 40.167, identical seasons virtually here for Madison and Milbank. Milbank, though, has been on a winning streak 4 games in a row, including wins over Aberdeen, Roncalli, Sisseton, Tri-Valley, and Webster area. They round out the season here with Madison and then Teos-Pazina coming up on Friday. So a chance for them to go 6 in a row if they can beat Madison here tonight. You figure they'll probably get that win over Teos-Pazina on Friday. Milbank plays, some very good teams. They also will mix in a few Class B schools, but they've played a very similar schedule to Madison in a lot of ways. Played Del Rapids. In fact, Milbank beat Del Rapids by 12, 56-44 last month. They've also registered wins on the season over a 500 Britain Hecla squad. They took down Elk Point Jefferson and then lost to Hamlin 66-32. Only a couple of teams with winning records that Milbank has beaten so far this season, and they'll face a 500 team, much like themselves and the Bulldogs here tonight. This kicks off a very busy week of basketball for us on KJAM. We've got this Madison and Milbank boys game. Tomorrow, the Madison girls hit to the region playoffs. Madison will take on Tri-Valley at Tri-Valley High School, that brand new Tri-Valley gym that we'll be playing in tomorrow night, right here on AM 1390. Wednesday, over on Jammin' Country 103, it's Dakota State University men in their opening round game in the North Star Athletic Association tournament. Thursday, it's second round action of girls basketball, because we'll also be covering Coleman Egan girls Tuesday and probably Thursday on Jammin' Country. Then Friday, Madison boys are back in action. Saturday, Dakota State University women and potentially men will be in action as well. We are going to take a time out. We got the national anthem coming up. We'll pause as well. We'll be back and have a look at your starting lineups for both these teams. That's coming up next. This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. We'll be back with more of the Edward Jones Investment pregame show right after this.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
What's your big picture?
To fix my fixer-upper.
If a great home is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust can help you navigate with local mortgage experts who make it easy. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Cundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
From Friday Night Lights to morning news that matters, Amazing Madison is your connection to everything happening in our community. Why pay for news when you can get trusted, up-to-date local coverage for free? At AmazingMadison.com, we believe everyone should have access to the latest news, sports, weather, and community updates without any paywalls or subscriptions. Whether it's the Parade of Lights or celebrating our Student of the Month, we're here keeping you informed and entertained. Your community, your station, your voice. Stay informed, stay free, stay amazing.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best AM 1390 KJAM as the Madison Bulldog boys ready to take on the Milbank Bulldogs. Let's take a look at the starters. We'll start with Milbank, the home team, with a 9-9 record on the season. Starting at the guards will be Sam Rick. He's a 6-foot sophomore, number 1. And Graham Lightfeld. He's a 5'11 senior guard, number 3. At the forwards, Brian Meyer, 5'11 senior, number 4. And Jack Howard, a 6-foot junior, number 13. The senior center is Emmett Hansen, a 6'4 senior, number 15 for Milbank. For the Madison Bulldogs, starting tonight at the guards, it'll be Brody Cummins, a 6-foot junior, number 2, and Kason Crabtree, 6'2 junior, number 3, as well as Shane Keenhoff, 5'11 junior, number 4. The Bulldog forwards, Miles Schneider, a 6'3 forward, number 1, and Ben Brooks, the 6'9 senior, number 21. For the Madison Bulldog boys. A little extended pregame here. It is senior night here in Milbank tonight. They're wrapping up their final game of the home regular season schedule. They'll be at Teal Spazina tomorrow night. Milbank out of Region 1, where they're currently the number 3 seed at 9-9. Groton area is the number 1 seed, 14-5 out of Region 1A. Ron Colley is number 2 at 8-11. Right now, there's just Groton area, the only team that's above 500 in Region 1A. Madison Bulldogs, of course, in Region 3A. Madison at 9-9. Record-wise, they're right there with everybody but West Central in the region. I mean, you got Baltic at 10-8. Flandreau at 10-9, Del Rapids at 10-9, the Bulldogs at 9-9, and Garrettson at 9-4. West Central, the 16-3 number 1 seed in the Region 3A. They will get the opening round bye next Tuesday, March the 4th. Baltic, as it stands right now, would take on Tri-Valley. Flandreau versus Garrettson, and Madison will be at Del Rapids. There's not a lot of room, especially between Baltic, Flandreau, and Dells. Madison's going to need to win a couple of games here to try to get a better spot in the region seeding. They're going to have to start here against Milbank. It'll be Ben Brooks ready to jump it up along with Emmett Hansen in the center circle. Bulldog in their road black uniforms. Tip is up into the hands of Veenhoff, and we are underway. Veenhoff throws it into the corner for Miles Schneider, and Bulldogs set the offense in motion. 2-3 zone here by Milbank. Schneider penetrates with the right hand. The floater is up. And good. The first 2 points of the ball game go to Miles Schneider for Madison. Early seconds here, the opening quarter on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Madison at Milbank here on a Monday night. Pass worked around the arc of the right side into the hands of Rick. Rick swings it to the left, trying to post up down low with Hansen. Hansen battling on Brooks. Help defense comes, knocked it away for a minute. Then he got it back, puts the shot up on Ben, no good. Ben grabs a rebound and corrals it down in the backcourt. He'll bring it up himself. Brooks over to Cason Crabtree. Now inside Brody. Brody makes his way to the middle, kicks it outside for a Schneider three. That's too strong. Cummins fighting for the rebound and couldn't knock it off Jack Howard. It'll be last touched by Crabtree. And it will be Milbank basketball. Opening minute here, a 2-0 lead for the Madison Bulldogs on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as the basketball into the front court with Lightfeld. To the left side, baseline drive, now into the middle for Howard. Howard kicks it back out. They're going to really try to go to the post here in this offense, but they are going to have trouble with Ben in there. Here's a three-point shot, no good. The rebound tipped around, goes out of bounds last touch by the Milbank Bulldogs. So Madison basketball. 6:40 to play here in the opening quarter. As Milbank into the front court. Veenhoff, right side for Brody, inside quick for Ben. Lost it, got it back to Veenhoff. Skip pass over to the left, Crabtree. Into the middle for Miles, hit the last shot, turns it around here, hits the heel of the iron, no good. And rebounded by Milbank. Lightfeld into the front court. Lightfeld to the right side on the handoff to Howard now. Moving off to the wing, around a screen. Good. Hedge by Brooks and retreating is Sam Rick to reset. Here's Lightfeld again with Brody on him. Tries to drive, kicks it into the corner. 3-point shot from the left is no good. Rebound controlled by Crabtree for the Bulldogs. Coach White yelling at him to go. They get it ahead to Veenhoff. Veenhoff gave it up, got it right back. Here's Crabtree now. Left corner, Brooks. Quick fire on the three. He got it. Then Brooks with the three. And it's a 5-0 Madison lead here. 2.5 minutes gone by in quarter number one. Milbank between the circles. Here's Meyer with it. Gives it back to the sophomore Rick. Lightfeld. Handing back off to Rick again. Rick drives, traveled. Went to the free throw line. Was looking for the jumper there, but called for the travel. And a turnover will give it back to Madison here. 5:21 to go in the opening quarter. Winner of this game gets to guarantee themselves at least a 500 record on the season. Brooks, the Crabtree, right corner, three ball, too strong. And rebounded by Emmett Hansen for Milbank. Over to Lightfeld now as he comes up with it. Hands it away to Meyer. Meyer crosses over, gets to the block. Feeds it down low for Hansen. Good recovery by Ben, and Hansen had to retreat. Here's Rick now on the drive. Kick to the corner for a Meyer three. No good. Rebound in the hands of Brody Cummins. Outlets ahead to Brooks. Brooks pushing tempo. Brooks lost a handle. We'll give it back to Brody. Brody drives inside with the right hand. Off the window. He finishes. Brody Cummins with two. And it's a 7-0 Bulldog lead here for Madison with Sam Rick into the front court for the Milbank Bulldogs. Meyer off to the wing left side. Now top of the key, Howard. Howard spinning his way into the paint. Bumps on Schneider. Wave it off. That's going to be an offensive foul. lean the shoulder and kind of a little headbutt to the chest that time of Miles Schneider. And an offensive foul. Substitution coming in here for the Bulldogs as Nolan Nielsen will check in for Madison. 4:24 to go in the first quarter. As Nielsen and Wiedhoff come up. Inside, it's Ben. Ben leans it in with the right hand, gets the nice bounce off the heel of the iron and drops through. Nielsen came in for Schneider, by the way. As we hit the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter, it's a 9-0 Madison lead on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Nice find inside and an and one opportunity coming up for Emmett Hansen. Hansen got free right underneath the basket. Quick find. He put it in and got fouled. That foul's going to go on Crabtree, and that'll be his first personal, team's first as well. And a free throw coming up for Hansen trying to complete the three-point play, and he does. It's Milbank on the board here with just under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter, and a 6-point Madison lead now at 9-3. Down low, Brooks kicked back out for a quick Crabtree three, and he got it. Mason Crabtree with the three. And a 12-3 Bulldog advantage. Pass top of the key, Sam Rick. Works it around to Meyer. Meyer for Howard. Now it's Rick on the drive. Into the paint. Floats it up. Count it! And another and one opportunity for Milbank. Sam Rick this time gets the two. And the second foul on Madison here in the opening quarter. As Schneider back in, Brody Cummins out. The foul was on Wiedhoff. His first personal. Free throw is up. And good. Makes it a 6-point Madison lead again. 12-6 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as Wiedhoff brings this basketball up. Right side for Brooks. Brooks around a Nielsen screen. Hard hedge out by Howard that time. Brooks gives up the basketball. Now to Wiedhoff. Free throw line, pull-up jumper. Hits off the window and then front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Milbank. Rifling a pass ahead for Keaton. Keaton reverses it back to Rick now. He and Lightfeld play a little catch. 3 minutes to go here, first quarter. Lightfeld wants to drive left. Schneider in front of him. Now it's Nielsen flashing out. Over to the corner. Here's a drive inside by Rick. Rick, nothing there. Gives it away to Keaton. Off the bench, the pull-up jumper's no good. Rebound for Brooks. Brooks eyes the floor as he comes into the front court. Stripped of the basketball, but it comes into the hands of Wiedhoff, and then he got hit by Ryan Keaton. Spun Wiedhoff around. Keaton will pick up his first personal. Second on Milbank here in the opening quarter with 2:38 to play. Madison gets a fresh shot clock. Wiedhoff wants to lob it into Brooks. Dangerous pass. Brooks being fronted. Somehow Ben tips it to himself and puts it in. Wow. That was an ill-advised pass by Wiedhoff, but Ben found a way to make it work. 14-6. Madison leads. Lightfeld on the handoff to Keaton. Back over to Howard. Brooks out on him. Now Howard retreats to the corner. Gets the basketball there. Top of the key for Keaton. Fires away in a three, and he got fouled. So 3 fouls of the Bulldogs. They have all been on shots. 2 and 1 opportunities. And now they're going to send the 6-foot junior, Ryan Keaton, off the bench. Oh, no free throws. My apologies. Foul. I'm not sure who that was on. Their scoreboard showing 0. Here's a 3-point shot from Rick. No good. And rebounded by the Bulldogs. Pass ahead for Brooks. Brooks inside wide open. Nielsen will throw it down. Nolan Nielsen with the slam. Rim run that time for Nolan. Ben found him wide open. Makes it a 10-point lead and a travel time. Milbank Graham Lightfoot turns it over. And Madison will get it back, leading by 10 here with 1:45 to go in the opening quarter. Henry Wiedhoff into the game now for Madison, along with Shane Wiedhoff, Nielsen, Brooks, and Schneider. Here's Wiedhoff. Milbank goes man-to-man. From the elbow right side, it's Brooks. Brooks, bounce pass down to the low block. This is Wiedhoff, spinning from 10 feet, shot no good. And rebounded by Milbank. Across the timeline into the hands of Keaton. Keaton with the right hand in the paint is good. He's got 4 off the bench. And it's a 8-point Madison lead, 16-8 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Left side, Henry Veenhoff. Out of Brooks. Brooks, dangerous lob inside, finds Schneider, and the ball knocked away with a foul. And that will send Miles Schneider to the free throw line. Milbank's really fronting the Bulldogs. Madison's dropping lob passes in there. Both of them got tipped multiple times before they came to their intended target. But in the end, both worked out. Ben got a layup out of it. Miles misses on the front end of a free throw. Veenhoff and Brooks will check out as Cummins and Crabtree back into the ball game. One more free throw on the way here for Miles Schneider. Up and no good. Missed them both. And 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. It's an 8-point Madison lead. Cummins nearly stole it from Rick. Ball's loose, but he picks it up. Lightfeld swings to the left side. Drive baseline. Nothing there. Kick back out. Wide open three-pointer from the wing. No good. Rebound Nielsen for the Bulldogs. Veenhoff, it's his Henry. Now ahead to Brody. Cummins will run the point. Finds Crabtree. Now in the corner right side for Schneider. Henry into the post. Veenhoff fades it away. No good. And rebounded by Abrigo for Milbank. Shot clock is off here. Final 25 seconds of the opening quarter. Madison leads it by 8. 16-8 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as Cummins comes out to guard Rick. Rick around the screen left side. Driving to the baseline. Puts up the shot on Henry Veenhoff. Shot no good. Rebounded by Schneider with 8 seconds. Schneider bounce pass ahead. Finds Nielsen. Lost it off his foot out of bounds. And Milbank will have 4.8 to try to get one last shot in here. Milbank on the inbound. Into the hands of Keaton. Keaton lets it fly just over the half-court line. Shot no good in the first quarter. Comes to an end. After one quarter, it's Madison on top by 8. 16-8. We'll be back with more after this on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Milbank High School, where the Madison Bulldogs have an 8-point lead on top of Milbank, 16-8 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Milbank basketball as we start the second quarter. Bulldogs again leading by 8. Into the corner on the right side. Into the hands of Boucher, who came in during the quarter break. Here's Rick now. Rick drives inside. Floater with the left hand in the paint is up and good. 6-point Madison lead now as Milbank hits double digits, 16-10. Veenhoff into traffic. Kicks it outside for Brooks. Quick three. Gets it. And Brooks with the three. And a 9-point Bulldog lead now, 19-10. Right wing Lightfeld. Now over to Keaton. Keaton had the hot hand in that first quarter off the bench. Here's Holscher, Lincoln Holscher, a freshman. Gives it up. Now over for Keaton. And Keaton on the reverse layup is good. 2 more for him. Bulldogs go right to Brooks. Brooks, he's a cutter. Then lost the handle on the basketball as he bumped inside. And Milbank throws it ahead quickly to the freshman. Holscher lays it up too strong. Offensive rebound to Grebo. Back outside. Here's Keaton for an open three. No good. Rebound Schneider for Madison. Outlets to Cummins. Brody feeds it for Veenhoff. Veenhoff gets bumped, throws it off the window. Begging for the foul call, but he didn't get it. Rebound to Milbank, and they will slow it up. Sam Rick walks it across the half-court line here. Madison with a 19-12 lead on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Around the screen goes Rick to the right side. Brody's still with him. Feeds to the left for Lightfeld. He'll catch and shoot on the three and knock it down. Here comes Milbank back now. Madison had a 10-point lead at one time. Now it's a 19-15 Bulldog lead. Top of the key for Schneider. Finds Crabtree. Crabtree. Top of the key. Here's Brooks. Brooks drives, kicks to the corner, but we're going to get a whistle. Wanted to set up a corner three by Crabtree, but a foul before the shot attempt. First foul on Milbank here in the second quarter. This one will go on Esteban Abrego, his second personal. Bulldogs get a fresh shot clock here. Brody Cummins on the crossover, gets to the free throw line, outside for Crabtree. Crabtree back over to Brody. 24 on the shot clock. Here comes Veenhoff to take charge. Veenhoff, left side, Schneider wide open for three, no good. And the rebound controlled by Milbank. Long possession for Madison, but no points out of that one. Ahead comes Sam Rick into the corner right side. Here's a three from Milbank, and it's up and good. There's the freshman Holster knocking it down. And it's Madison down to a 1-point lead now, 19-8. Here's Brooks, lost the handle on it again. 3 turnovers in a row for Ben. And taken away by Milbank, and a chance for them to take the lead here. 5:12 to go, second quarter, 19-8 Madison. As Sam Rick points for his screen, goes left side, now comes back. He's got a screen from Holscher. Lost it, though, and good pressure defense by Schneider. Gives it up, gets it back. On the drive, floats it off the window, too strong. Long rebound, tipped out to Holscher. Kicks it outside for a Keaton three. That one's no good. And Schneider with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Ahead to Veenhoff. Attacks right through the defense. There were 4 white jerseys in front of him. Shane went right through it, put the layup up, but left it off the mark. And Milbank gets the rebound. Keaton to the free throw line, outside for Lightfoot. Lightfeld over to Rick. Right side, Holscher wants another three. That one left it well short, out of bounds. And the air ball will give it to the Bulldogs. Henry Veenhoff and Nolan Nielsen coming back in for Madison. As Shane and Crabtree check out. 4:15 to play here in the second quarter. Veenhoff, this is Henry. Top of the key for Cummins. Left corner now, Schneider. Then comes beyond the arc to grab the basketball. Step back three-pointer, tough shot, no good. Offensive rebound fought for by Schneider and saved from going out by Holscher for Milbank. Here comes the Milbank Bulldogs, again down 1, looking for their first lead. Drive left side, Lightfeld. Kicks it outside for a corner three, no good. Rebound Schneider for Madison. Schneider brings it up himself. Off to Cummins. And now Henry Veenhoff gets into the paint. Stops from 10 feet. Too strong off the back of the iron. No good. Lightfeld rebounds for Milbank. 3:30 to go here in the first half. Right side three-pointer from Rick. That's no good. Both teams have gone cold. Here comes Brody now across the half-court line. Leaves it for Brooks. And back over to Veenhoff, and Henry will reset the offense. Nielsen over to Cummins. Ben trying to post up, double team out on him. Straightaway three, though, from Schneider is good. They double team Ben down in the block. It leads to a wide open shot from Miles Schneider at the top of the key. And Madison puts the lead back to 18-22. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back on KJAM.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Welcome back here to Milbank, where the Madison Bulldogs lead the Milbank Bulldogs 22-18 the score here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. 3:06 to play in the second quarter. Madison had a 10-point lead in this one, whittled down to 1. But now they've built it back up after a three-pointer from Miles Schneider to a 22-18 lead as Milbank took that timeout. Both teams break the huddle here. Madison has brought Sims in out of the timeout. Ethan Sims, the sophomore guard, up off the bench, ball into the corner, then tried to skip it through the paint, but it was kicked away by a Bulldog, I believe Schneider. And so it'll stay here with Milbank. Inbounds will come from Lightfeld. Lightfeld gets it into Rick. Rick, attack. Body into Schneider. Shot no good. Rebound Nielsen for Madison. Pass ahead to Veenhoff. Here's Henry with it. Schneider top of the key. Over to Sims for a right wing three, and it's good. They left Ethan wide open this time, and no hesitation from the sophomore. And with that stroke, neither should there be. Sims drops through a triple. Back-to-back from downtown for Madison. And the lead is back to 7. Shot inside, no good on the reverse layup. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Veenhoff. It'll be Milbank basketball. Esteban Abrego checking back in for Milbank. Madison with Brooks, Nielsen, Schneider, Henry, Veenhoff, and Ethan Sims. Meyer has it for Milbank. Nothing there. Finds Abrego on the left side. Now he picks up his dribble down into the corner. To the block now. Here's Hansen backing his way in of both Nielsen and Brooks. And he somehow scores it. Boy, he had all that height in front of him, and he still put it in. Bulldogs ahead. Brooks. Brooks now over to Sims. Veenhoff. Sims again as Nielsen's posting up. Ben comes top of the key, takes charge. Now down on the block for Miles. Schneider spins to his left, puts it up off the window, wouldn't drop it. He gets the whistle. And a foul coming up. 2 shots here for Miles Schneider from the free throw line. Madison leading by 5, 25-20. Madison got out to a 9-0 lead. It's led by as many as 10. That lead got down to 1 a few minutes ago, and now back to 5, make it 6. As Schneider's first free throw drops through. Ryan Keaton, a 6-foot junior, checking back in. He's been money off the bench tonight. Second Schneider free throw. That one is good as well. He was 0-2 on his first trip. He hits them both here. And the lead back to 7 now, 27-20 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Sam Rick with Schneider on him. Schneider jumped out, was looking for the steal. Rick passed it away. Left side now for Meyer. Now back to Rick. Steps to his right. And then a skip pass left side for Lightfeld. Into the corner for Abrego. Back to Rick now. He kicks back to Abrego. Abrego inside. Works it back to Lightfeld. Quick ball movement, but Madison's defense is right there. Here's Abrego on the drive. Kick to the corner. Three-pointer. No good. By Rick and rebounded by the Bulldogs. And then Brooks threw away. Taken away by Rick. Rick, bounce pass left side. And he will get it back. Under a minute to play now in the first half. Keaton finds Abrego. Abrego back over to Rick. Bulldogs flash the double team at him, but now they fall back. Here's Lightfeld. Lightfeld, left side for Keaton. Keaton on the drive. Floats it. No, it's rejected by Brooks. And then he throws it ahead for Schneider. Out in front of everybody. The catch, the layup is good. Miles Schneider with 2 more. The lead back to 9 now for the Bulldogs. 29-20 with 26 seconds to go here in the first half. Schneider comes out on Rick, who's dribbling away the clock. Rick in the crossover, steps back, now it's 15 seconds. He's got a screen to his right, now to his left. Kicks into the corner. They go down to Hansen in the block. Hansen hitting his way underneath on Brooks, and he lays it up into the reverse. Bulldogs with 3 seconds now into the front court. Veenhoff throws one up at the buzzer, and down. Shane Veenhoff from just inside half court. He buries it at the buzzer, and Madison will take a 10-point lead to halftime. 1 half in the books. It's Madison 32 and the Milbank Bulldogs 22. We'll be back after this on KJAM.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Touchdown! But wait, are you ready for the real game changer this season?
That's right. Whether you're in the end zone or the weight zone, Anytime Fitness has got your back.
With 24/7 access, state-of-the-art equipment, and a community that's always cheering you on, it's your home field advantage all year long.
Need to tackle that workout before work, or maybe blitz through some cardio after the big game? No problem. Anytime Fitness is always open, just like your playbook. So gear up and head over to Anytime Fitness, where champions are made.
Join today and get in the best shape of your life on and off the field.
Go Bulldogs!
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities. No more waiting for your car repair. Contact the all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison. Jake and his son have taken over the former Rogers service and are bringing 35 years of combined experience to Madison. Automedics Car Care can take care of all your engine repair, oil changes, braking, injection systems, battery, transmission, even exhaust work, and much more. Plus, they're offering 10% off your first service. So contact the Automedics Car Care Center today at 256-6762 or visit them on Facebook. The all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison. Welcome back to Milbank here on Dakota's Best AM 1390 KJAM, where the Madison Bulldogs lead at halftime 32-22. Here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, Milbank got a reverse layup by Emmett Hansen with about 6 seconds left to go in the first half, and then Madison got a 33-foot three-pointer from Shane Veenhoff in traffic right before the buzzer sounded. So Madison extends the lead back to 10, 32-22. Bulldogs got out to a 9-0 lead to open up this game, only to see Milbank close it to 1. But Milbank has not yet had the lead. They close it to 1 right away. That nice run to start the second quarter. Bulldogs have stayed with it, and Madison extends the lead back to 10 again. Madison JV squad played to overtime today, but they lost to Milbank. Madison freshmen also with a loss for the C team today. Those two seasons will come to an end on Friday. Madison will host Baltic for the final regular season game of the year. Same for a JV and C team as well. And then playoffs start next Tuesday, March the 4th. Don't know where Madison will be yet, but we'll be there wherever it is here on AM 1390 and online at amazingmadison.com. Let's take a look at some other scores around the area tonight. Some girls basketball playoff contests did get underway tonight. Class B girls, a lot of those regions have the play-in games, and those are underway this evening in Class B girls basketball, including Canastota, who is on their way to a win, 55-8 at halftime over Flandreau Indian School. Oldham Ramona Rutland girls at halftime. They're trying to play their way into the region quarterfinals. And ORR leading Iroquois Lake Preston 32-28 right now at halftime. Some boys basketball tonight, aside from this contest, Flandreau and Dubrook. That one, no score reported on that one yet, but it is underway. Otherwise, not a ton of games going on. Vermilion leads Canton 49-17. Sioux Falls Christian leading Yankton 38-21. Del Rapids leads Garrettson 22-12. MCM leading Mount Vernon Plankington 10-5. West Central on top of Elk Point Jefferson by 10, 18-10 right now. In the second quarter. I thought that said halftime. I was like, that's a low score for halftime. Nope, it's early second quarter in West Central as the Trojans lead EPJ 18-8. And again, our score, it's Madison 32 and Milbank 22. We've got basketball tomorrow. Madison girls will be on the road. Region 3A opening round matchup. Bulldogs will take on Tri-Valley. And for me, and I imagine for most Madison fans, first time in the brand new Tri-Valley gym. We were there earlier. They were still playing one of the last games in that old gym. Now the new one is ready to go. And so that's where we will be tomorrow night, 7 o'clock start. The Edward Jones Investment pregame show about 6:50 tomorrow afternoon right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Also Tuesday night, Coleman Egan girls in their first round playoff game on Jammin' Country 103. Coach Dale Bartell had to call that one for you on Tuesday. Wednesday night on our sister station Jammin' Country, it'll be Dakota State University in their first round men's game in the North Star Athletic Association tournament. Thursday, Coleman Egan girls' second round playoff game over on Jammin' Country 103. Friday, Madison Boys, their regular season finale against Baltic. And Saturday, for sure, the DSU women, possibly the DSU men as well, in the semifinals of the conference tournament on Jammin' Country 103. And oh yeah, by the way, state wrestling meet Thursday through Saturday in Rapid City. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with the start of the second half next on KJAM.
Heartland Energy is your local public power provider, delivering wholesale energy along with a variety of services to the City of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland partners with the City of Madison to offer rebates for the purchase of efficient electric appliances and equipment. We also offer incentives and low-interest financing options for new or expanding businesses. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is your trusted partner for reliable energy solutions. Learn more at heartlandenergy.com.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
What's your big picture?
To keep our main streets thriving.
If business success is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust simplifies banking so you can stay focused on what matters most. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Cundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Back here in Milbank on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJAM, as the Madison Bulldogs and Milbank Bulldogs ready to start the second half of play. Madison with a 10-point lead, 32-22. Here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. It'll be Madison basketball. Brody Cummins back on the floor along with Miles Snyder, Kason Crabtree, Shane Vienoff, and Ben Brooks. Starting unit returns for Madison. Bulldogs with the ball and the 10-point lead as we are back underway. Shane Vienoff with the basketball, dribbles left side, goes free throw line Schneider. Quick lob down low for Brooks. Brooks spins to his right and a little baby hook. Got to the low block that time. Good position, good find from Miles, and an easy 2 for Ben. Milbank. Lightfeld drives, gets to the basket. Nice wraparound pass from the left side. He had Brooks in front of him. He wraps it around to the opposite side, gets the layup. Brooks was coming for the block. Now they get it to Ben and transition. Three-pointer spins out no good, but a rebound run down by Schneider. Schneider bumping his way into the paint, kicks it outside for Brooks. Brooks will drop down into the block. He'll turn and fade it away and knock it down. 15-foot fadeaway shot from Brooks and a quick timeout by Madison. 7:14 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back after this on KJAM.
From Friday night lights to morning news that matters, Amazing Madison is your connection to everything happening in our community. Why pay for news when you can get trusted, up-to-date local coverage for free? At AmazingMadison.com, we believe everyone should have access to the latest news, sports, weather, and community updates without any paywalls or subscriptions. Whether it's the Parade of Lights or celebrating our Student of the Month, we're here keeping you informed and entertained. Your community, your station, your voice. Stay informed, stay free, stay amazing.
Back here in Milbank, following the timeout, it is the Milbank Bulldogs with the basketball. Madison with the lead, 36-24 in the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Drive left side now for Lightfeld. Lightfeld goes all the way to the rack and lays it in. Got around a double drag screen that time and took it in. Bulldogs the other way with Brooks. Brooks attacks to the baseline. He wants to go at it himself through a double team. Shot no good. And then we got a loose ball foul. No, pardon me. That foul was on the shot. And so Brooks will step to the free throw line and shoot a pair. 10-point Madison lead, 36-26 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as Ben Brooks' first free throw is up and good. Milbank, or rather Madison subs, as Sims back in and Crabtree out. One more free throw for Brooks, and that one drops through. He goes 2 of 2. And Madison extends their lead to 12 now, 38-26. Ahead comes Lightfeld with Sims on him. Lightfeld skips it left side. Into the hands of Howard. Howard down low for Hanson. Back out to Howard again. Howard driving around the right side. Gets in the air. Ben stayed down, though, on the pump fake and blocks the shot. Now Brooks pushes it ahead. Brooks to the top of the key. Leaves it off behind him for Schneider. Schneider on the drive. Goes at the rack and puts it in off glass. 2 more for Miles Schneider. Bulldogs have their biggest lead of the night now at 14. It's 40-26 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard as Graham Lightfeld drives on Sims on the handoff. Stepping back beyond the arc is Rick. Works it left side for Howard. Howard goes down low for Hanson. Hanson shot inside, no good. Ben comes over for the rebound. Vienoff pushes it ahead. Slows up to the top of the key. Now attacks down low. Tried to get it into Brody on the baseline cut. Knocked away. And it will stay here with the Bulldogs of Madison. 5:53 to go in the third. Schneider kind of favoring his back a little bit. He comes out. Brody Cummins back in. Vienoff will trigger the inbound. Just lobs it up into the corner for Ben. Ben fakes the handoff, powers his way to the block, Spins, now looks to get rid of it. Finds Sims. Back over to Veenhoff. Sims again in the corner, trying to get it to Ben in the post. Sims, top of the key instead. Veenhoff posting up down low. This is Henry Veenhoff. Veenhoff, top of the key for Brooks. Brooks gets to the elbow, spins to his right, puts up the jumper off the glass, no good. Henry fighting for the rebound, but it's ripped away by Hansen. Ahead comes Milbank. Into the corner now for Meyer. Meyer dribbles back. Meyer attacks inside the free throw line, kicks it outside for Howard. Howard over to the left now for Lightfeld. Lightfeld back over to Meyer. Meyer inside. Right-hander runner is up and bangs through. And a 12-point Madison lead, 40-28 now with under 5 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs right side for Sims. Ben posting up. Sims reverses instead. Back to Shane Veenhoff. Now Ben at the top of the key. And then over to the right corner, here's Henry Veenhoff. Back to Cummins. 12 to shoot. Ben wants it in the post. They'll go to the opposite side for Henry instead. He kicks to the corner. Brooks is open for a three, but it's too strong. And the rebound controlled by Howard for Milbank. Long, good defensive possession there by Milbank. Now down 12. They bring it up across the timeline. Here's Meyer. Top of the key to Jack Howard. Bulldogs staying in the man-to-man defense. On Lightfeld is the sophomore Sims. Around a screen. Brody on the switch. Now a handoff to Rick. They go inside, and the ball too tall, but it was knocked away by Shane Veenhoff. So 6 seconds to go. Here's Lightfeld to trigger the inbound. Lightfeld gets it into Meyer. Meyer attacks to the free throw line. Got into the paint, up off the glass. Too strong and rebounded by Veenhoff. It's Henry out of the pack. Leaves it ahead for Schneider. Now for Sims. Back in the handoff to Miles. Attacking on the baseline. He got fouled. Foul by Lincoln Holscher. And that'll be the second foul on Milbank here in this third quarter. 3:47 remaining in the third. Madison leads it by 12, 40-28 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Sims backs out between the circles. Works it around to the right. Left side for Schneider. Here's Veenhoff now. Down low, it's Brooks. Brooks. Jump step into the paint. Lobs a pass, I believe, for Nielsen. If it was a shot, it was well short, but it was right to Nolan. And then Nolan got fouled. And 2 free throws coming up for the freshman Nolan Nielsen with 3:27 to go here in the third. Nielsen to the line. Free throw is up. And no good off the back of the iron. One more coming up for Nielsen here. Halfway through the third quarter. 12-point Bulldog lead. And stays a 12-point lead as Nielsen missed on both. Rebound comes into the hands of Meyer. Gives it away to Lightfeld. And now a timeout taken by Madison. We'll be back. Timeout on the floor. We return after this. It's Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
in Milbank. Milbank out of the timeout, got a shot inside, and then the ball taken away by Sims. Ethan Sims off the wing, gives it away to Veenhoff. Veenhoff goes inside for Schneider. Schneider battles his way into the paint, turns it around off glass, gets the spin. 2 more for Miles Schneider, and it's a 42-28. Madison lead back to 14 under 3 to play here in the third. Lightfeld on the handoff to Abrego. Left side, it's Holscher. The freshman wants another 3. Can't find this one. Rebound ripped away by Nielsen. He just took it away from Abrego that time. Pass ahead to Sims. Sims bumped, puts it off the window, and connects. And it's a 16-point advantage now for Madison. Driving into the front court comes Lightfeld. Lightfeld through the hands of Lincoln Holscher, but tipped by the Bulldogs last. So it stays here with Milbank. 2:20 to go in the third. Milbank inbounding in the corner. Gets it into the hands of Jeter Schuler, who's into the game for the first time. Now back to Abrego. Kicks it back outside for Brick. Brick to Schuler. Wants a 3. Can't find it. Abrego has an offensive rebound and then works it back outside. Schuler back between the circles to Sam Rick. Abrego now to the free throw line. Back over to Lightfeld. 24 on the shot clock. Sam Rick drives baseline. Tried to wrap a pass, but he's going to be fouled before he could throw that off a Bulldog. It was going to stay here either way, but they'll get the advantage of getting the foul, and that'll reset that shot clock that was starting to tick away. Graham Lightfeld will trigger the inbound pass. 16-point Madison Bulldog lead, 44-28. Here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, inbounds pass through a 3-point shot from Howard, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Nielsen ahead of everybody. Nielsen lays it up. No, but another foul. And Nolan Nielsen will return to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Second trip of the ball game for Nielsen. He missed on his first 2. That foul called on Howard is second. Nielsen's free throw is good. 45-28 Bulldogs of Madison, 1:47 to go here in the third. One more free throw on the way. Nielsen's shot is up and good. He makes them both this time. And Milbank will bring it up. Some full court pressure by the Bulldogs, looking to trap at the half-court line. Good pass out of it. Down into the right corner, Schuler, another 3. Missed that one. Sims corrals the rebound for the Bulldogs. Gets it ahead to Shane. Veenhoff with tempo into the front court. Lays it up. No good. Nolan fighting for the rebound. It's loose and picked up by Milbank. Veenhoff, a couple of times he's attacked the basket hard. He's wanted foul calls. He hasn't got it yet tonight. Abrego at the top of the key. Right side for Lightfeld. Hands it off to Schuler. Now to Rick on the drive. And a blocking foul on the Bulldogs. They're going to catch Shane Veenhoff for the foul. That'll be just the second on Madison here in this third quarter. And for Shane Veenhoff, his second personal foul. 1:08 to play in the third. Madison leading 46-28. Inbounds into the hands of Bauscher. Then kicked out for a 3-point shot. No good. Veenhoff runs down the rebound for Madison. Chance to go up on 20 here. Inside, Nielsen was wide open for the second time under the basket. This one a lay-in. And it is a 20-point Madison lead now. 48-28 under a minute to play here in the third. Abrego. Top of the key. Here's Bauscher with it. Away for Lightfeld. Lightfeld looking to drive. Skips it into a high corner pass to Bauscher. Bauscher didn't like the 3. They work it back out. Madison has time to recover now on defense. Abrego, right side for Lightfeld again. Hands it off to Rick. Rick steps in for about 10 feet. His runner there, no good. Nielsen rebounds. Shot clock is off. Final 20 seconds now of the third quarter. Madison has extended their lead to 20. 48-28 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Brooks gives it away to Veenhoff. Veenhoff calls for Schneider to grab it. Now for Nielsen. Nielsen's pass tip, but it comes into the hands of Sims. Sims into the corner for Schneider. He's got to force one up, and it's no good, and the third quarter comes to an end. Not the greatest execution on that final play, but yet Madison leads at 48-28 as we head to the fourth quarter. We have a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back after this on KJAM.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Touchdown! But wait, are you ready for the real game changer this season?
That's right. Whether you're in the end zone or the weight zone, Anytime Fitness has got your back.
With 24/7 access, state-of-the-art equipment, and a community that's always cheering you on, it's your home field advantage all year long.
Need to tackle that workout before work or maybe blitz through some cardio after the big game? No problem. Anytime Fitness is always open, just like your playbook. So gear up and head over to Anytime Fitness where champions are made.
Join today and get in the best shape of your life on and off the field.
Go Bulldogs!
Back to Milbank from the MDL broadcast booth. It's a 20-point Madison lead, 48-28 over Milbank here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Madison will come out of the quarter break. Henry Vienoff on the floor with Ben Brooks, Miles Schneider, Kason Crabtree, and Brody Cummins. It's Milbank with the basketball as we resume action here in the fourth quarter. Sam Rick leaves it off for Brian Meyer now. Back over to Rick on the wing. Rick gets into the paint, floats it with the right hand, and hits. Two more for Rick. Cuts that lead to 18 now, 48-30. Cummins. Right side for Henry Vienoff. Down low for Ben. Here comes a double team. He finds a cutting Miles Schneider, and he finger rolls it in. Two more for Schneider. Another assist for Brooks. Back to a 20-point Madison lead. Pass to Meyer. Meyer into the paint. Floats it up. Good contest by Schneider, but Meyer got his own rebound. Skips to the left side. Here's Howard. Howard passes on the three. Gets into the paint instead. Leaves it off for Rick. His shot no good. Rebound is loose on the floor. We're going to get I thought we were going to get a jump. Instead, the ball swung out to Lightfoot. He can't hit a three. And Schneider stops it by grabbing the rebound. Ahead to Brooks. Brooks fires the three. Got it. Brooks off the wing, right side. He bobbled it at first, brought it in, and then he's got such a height advantage. Those hands in his face don't even bother him when he's shooting the threes. He knocks down another one, and it's 53-30 Madison. 6:40 to play. Lightfeld driving baseline. Lightfeld bounce pass into the corner. Now out for Howard. Howard will try his hand at a three. That's good. Jack Howard, the junior, with the triple, his first from downtown. Answers the Brooks three and makes it 53-33. Cummins, left side for Ben. Leaves it over for Henry Vienoff. Now inside, back out to Brooks. Brooks pulls up free throw line jumper and knocks it down. Two more for Ben Brooks. 55-33. Bulldogs of Madison. Left side, Howard. Guarded by Schneider. Now on the handoff to Rick. And his 15-foot jumper blocked by Schneider. And the rebound out of bounds stays here with Milbank. 21 on the shot clock. Bulldogs bring Shane Vienoff back in. Miles Schneider out. And Graham Lightfoot will trigger the inbound. Lightfoot gets the basketball and wants to go into the post there, but now tries the corner, and everything was being denied. And Henry Vienoff swatted it off the hands of Jack Howard and forces the turnover. So Vienoff gets the ball back to the Bulldogs here. 5:45 and counting in this fourth quarter. Henry, top of the key, it's Crabtree. Back over to Henry Vienoff. Pump fakes in the three. Now sees his paint. Drives inside. Puts it up. And are they going to count that one? Yes! 2 points for Henry Vienoff and give him one more. A chance for a three-point play for the Bulldog freshman. As Vienoff gets his first two. Hansen picked up the foul, his second. Vienoff completes the three-point play. And puts Madison in front 58-33 now. 5:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass left side for Howard. Howard, high dribble into the paint, now lost it. And a foul on Madison. Boy, that ball was loose. Vinoff coming in to take it away. Howard's going to get lucky to pick up the foul. Goes on Henry Vinoff, his first personal, team's first here in the fourth quarter. As Vinoff's shirt came untucked, officials are going to stop play, make him tuck that shirt back in. All right, now the inbound here for Milbank. Into the block for Howard. Howard kicks it outside. Now left for Keaton. Keaton driving. Free throw line. Turns. Floats it with the right hand. No good. Rebounded by Brooks. Brooks rifles a bounce pass to Henry. Oh, what a look in front of everybody. And a lay-in for Vinoff. Beautiful assist from Brooks. Two more for Vinoff. And it's 60-33. Attack by Lightfeld. Lightfeld to the left block will score. 60-35. Madison leads now on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Handoff to Henry. Vinoff over to Brody. Now in the corner for Brooks. Brooks attacks baseline. Brooks powers it off the window and puts it through. Two more for Brooks. 62-35. Madison on top. Milbank spinning inside Howard. Howard trying to work on Henry Vinoff, and a whistle and a foul. And that's going to send Jack Howard to the line to shoot a pair here. But the damage done. Madison on top 62-35 here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Free throw coming for Jack Howard. And the first one is no good off the heel of the iron. Nolan Nielsen and Ethan Sims coming in as Crabtree and Brody Cummins go to the bench. One more free throw on the way here for Jack Howard, the 6-foot junior and one of the three captains for this Milbank team. He cannot hit in the second free throw. Brooks with the rebound. Henry Vinoff down with the basketball, crosses over, gets inside, floats it up, and finishes. That is 7 in a row here for Henry. 64-35 Bulldogs. Left side for Lightfeld. Now Abrego at the top of the key. Ball stripped away, taken away by Shane Vinoff. Vinoff slows up, now attacks. Vinoff with the right hand. Cannot finish inside. He hasn't been able to convert those at the rim so far tonight. Milbank coming the other way. This is Rick. Wants to attack on Brooks. Got him in the air. Brooks rejected it anyway. Now a lob inside by Lightfeld is good. 64-37. Madison with the lead. Under 4 minutes to go here in this one. Vinoff. This is Shane with it. Gets it to Sims. Sims. Over to Ben. Ben from the elbow. Kicks to the corner for Shane. Gives it back to Ben now in the block. Ben turns right hand off. Window too strong. Nielsen rips a rebound away and then got fouled. And it'll keep it here with the Madison Bulldogs. 3:33 to play in the fourth quarter. Substitutions coming in as Quinn Fleming and Garrett Van Leer checking in for Madison. Nolan Nielsen and Shane Vinoff, or pardon me, Ben Brooks and Shane Vinoff check out. So Nolan on the floor with Sims, Van Leer, Fleming, and Nielsen. And Henry Vinoff. Here's Henry on the drive. Kicks outside. Sims, quick fire three is short, no good. Nolan Nielsen rebounds. Gives it away to Vinoff. Back to Nielsen down in the block. Nielsen battling his way in. Drives and fouled. And 2 shots coming up for Nielsen here from the free throw line with 3:17 remaining in the fourth. So Bulldogs with a big lead. And the starters are all on the bench. And Nielsen's free throw is good. Nielsen had a big dunk in the first half. And 5 points now here in the second half, trying to make it 6 with one more from the free throw line. And that one is off the mark. No good. Rebound ricochets out, though, and is picked up by Fleming. Now over to Henry Vinoff. Vinoff drives, off glass, can't finish, gets his own rebound, passes out to Van Leer. Pardon me, that's Fleming. Now to Sims. Back over to Quinn. Fleming finds Nielsen beyond the arc. Tried to pass it to Sims, but it's through his hand. Picked it up by Scholar now. Scholar into the front court. Off for Ethan Owen in for Milbank. 2:45 to play here in the fourth. Handed off to the freshman Holscher. Holscher got it inside. Now a kick to the corner. 3-point shot up. No good. Offensive rebound to Scholar. Scholar's shot rejected by Nielsen, but out of bounds. And it'll stay here with Milbank. 2:34 to go. Madison jumped out to a 9-0 lead. Milbank got it back down to 1 in the second quarter, but Madison pulled away and never looked back after that. Milbank never led. Here's a three-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Another offensive rebound inside, but Van Leer is going to tie up Oswowski. And the jump ball will go to Milbank. 2:24 to go. Inbounds comes into Holscher with the right hand off the window. Can't hit. Rebound is loose. Picked up by Scholar. Gets it up. Drives inside. Puts it off the glass. Cannot hit. And fight for the rebound. Nielsen had it this time, and he was fouled by Lincoln Holscher. And that'll end a long possession for Milbank. And I believe that's going to walk us all the way down to the other end to shoot. Nope. Now one more for the bonus here. Bulldogs bring a few more subs back into the ball game here as well. We're going to see James Driscoll checking in for Madison. Driscoll, a 5'11 sophomore. Also, Trip Hansen is in for the Bulldogs. Van Leer and Fleming and Henry Veenhoff still out there as the pass stolen away from Fleming intended for Veenhoff, and a spinning basket by Jeter Scholar is good. 65-39 Milbank here with under 2 to play. 65-39 Madison leading. Here's Hansen. Top of the key for Driscoll. Left side now, Van Leer. Van Leer for Fleming. Catch and shoot 3. No good. And rebounded by Milbank. Milbank. Top of the key. Into the hands of Bauscher. Bauscher on the handoff with 90 seconds to go. Left side for Perry. Perry didn't like the look. Gave it back over to Bauscher. He'll launch on the 3. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Gavin Schneider is into the game. Schneider, right side for Fleming. Back over to Schneider, and then left side for Hansen. Van Leer in the corner. Van Leer tried to go inside for Hansen. Ball tipped around and out of bounds, and it will stay here with Madison. 1:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs of Madison up 65-39 with 1:05 to play in the fourth. Fleming to trigger the inbound. Fleming finds Driscoll. Driscoll kicks it outside through the hands of Schneider, but now picked up. Around a Trip Hansen screen. Back over to Tripp. Now corner for Van Leer. Van Leer going to launch the 3 with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Too strong. And rebounded by Milbank. Under a minute to play now. Bauscher. Left side into the hands of Zemlicka. He'll launch on a 3. That one might have been blocked by Van Leer. Fleming picked up the loose ball. Now ahead to Van Leer. Shot clock is off. 30 seconds to go. And Madison looks like they will just dribble this one out. Good ball game for Madison tonight. They jump out to the early lead. Milbank puts a little rally on him, but then Madison pulls ahead and stays ahead. And the Madison Bulldogs will win this one by a final of 65-39. Madison picks up their 10th win of the season. And Milbank will fall to 9-10. One more regular season game to go for the Madison Bulldogs. It's Friday night. And they have a 10-win season officially in the books. 10-9 for Madison. We're going to take a timeout. Your Bulldog halftime show is coming up next on KJAM.
Heartland Energy is your local public power provider, delivering wholesale energy along with a variety of services to the City of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland partners with the City of Madison to offer rebates for the purchase of efficient electric appliances and equipment. We also offer incentives and low-interest financing options for new or expanding businesses. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is your trusted partner for reliable energy solutions. Learn more at heartlandenergy.com.
What's your big picture?
To fix my fixer-upper.
If a great home is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust can help you navigate with local mortgage experts who make it easy. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Well, the Madison Bulldogs with a 65-39 win over Milbank here tonight on the road. Last regular season road game for the Madison Boys. And again, started off well. Madison got out to a 9-0 lead in this one. Milbank battled back from there in the second quarter. They cut that lead back to 1. Bulldogs, though, put it back to 10 by halftime. They led by 20 after 2, and they win it 65-39 tonight. Bulldogs just super efficient offense in the second half. It didn't seem like Schneider or Brooks could miss. They were getting easy looks inside for Henry Veenhoff and Nolan Nielsen as well. And Madison cruises to the win 65-39 tonight to improve their record to 10-9, guarantee themselves at least a 500 record on the season. Stops puts Madison back in the win column and now gives them a chance to have a winning streak to round out the regular season. Madison will be back at home on Friday to take on to take on Baltic, the Baltic Bulldogs. The win over Milbank, the one small problem, it does for the moment drop Milbank to a below 500 team, but Milbank's going to win their next game. And why does that matter? It matters because of seed points. This will eventually turn into a 47-point win for Madison. Right now, it's going to stand as a 44. That's not a bunch, but this region is going to be decided by, tenths or maybe even hundredths of points. So Madison with the win, their seed point average right now, 40.167. This eventually will become a 47-point win, so that'll help. Now, Baltic is also a potentially above or right at 500, at least at 500 team. So if Madison can get a win over Baltic, that will help Madison again kind of keep improving those seed points. Why does it matter? Because right now Madison is number 5 in the Region 3A. They want to get in front of either Del Rapids or Flandreau, however things end up. Now, they're probably going to need some help, going to need those teams to lose. Del Rapids taking on Garrettson tonight. And for the Warriors, as we pull up some scores from around the area this evening, Del Rapids is well on their way to a win, 52-25 over Garrettson. So Del's looks like they're going to pick up that win handily, and that is their regular season finale. So they're done after this. Flandreau also in action today, taking on the Dubrook Dolphins. And that one, let me double check. Maybe we've got a score for that Flandreau-Dubrook. Yes, we do. Dubrook has the lead right now. Midway through the second quarter, Dubrook up 22-19. So if you're a Bulldog fan, it's a little scoreboard watching right now. We'll know everything by the end of Friday night, but fun to watch it here over these last few days. We've got Bulldog basketball tomorrow. Madison girls, Region 3A opening round. They'll take on the number 2 seed Tri-Valley. 7 o'clock start tomorrow night, 6:50 Edward Jones Investment pregame for you right here on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Then also Tuesday, Coleman Egan girls basketball against Bridgewater Emory, their first round playoff game from Coleman tomorrow night on Jam & Country 103, also at 7 o'clock with Dale Bartel. Wednesday night at 7, it's the Dakota State University men in their opening round game of the NSAA tournament. Then Thursday, it's second round girls basketball action. Friday, Madison Boys, their regular season finale. And then Saturday, we've got basketball at 1 o'clock for sure with the DSU women, possibly a men's game in there Saturday as well if they win. So we'll keep you updated on everything we've got as the week goes along, but a lot of playoff basketball coming up for you this week here at KJAM. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We'll talk to you again tomorrow from Tri-Valley. Until then, for everyone at KJAM Sports, I'm Matt Gross. Thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your Monday night.